So, as you know, I am your faith-based business coach, and I work with clients all the time who are really struggling with being able to achieve their sales goals, right? You have it in your heart that you really want to be able to make a difference in people's lives, leave your legacy that you are meant to leave behind, and serve those people who you're meant to serve. But sometimes we don't always plan for the unexpected, or even the expected for that matter. So as I'm working with my clients on goals, which I would love to hear a little bit more about your goals. So drop that in the chat of what is a goal and what do you feel like could hold you back from achieving that goal. Let's make this interactive here. But as I'm working with my clients on their goals, a lot of times we come up with a plan to be able to achieve that. But a lot of times we don't always think about, because it's not the funnest thing to think about, is what could stop us from achieving our goals. And to be honest, getting sick is one of them. And with this whole COVID situation, like that could absolutely apply there. But even just everyday kind of sickness, we get sick all the time. And I have to tell you from personal experience, I deal with Crohn's disease. I deal with migraines on a regular basis. And, if we let those things stop us, then that could hold us back from achieving the goals and dreams that God has put in our heart. And so what I want to talk about here today is Proverbs 16:9, and that is ponder the path of thy feet. And I love this concept of pondering the path that we're going to take, not just taking it, but pondering that path. Because as we ponder that, we might actually be able to see what we can and cannot do. So picture it. Let's say that you are not feeling very well in the morning, but you're pushing yourself through it, and you're working that day or taking care of your family. And then by the time that you hit your business hours in the evening, you just are like, your head is just killing you right now, or stomach or whatever it is. Life happens and we get sick. Well, if we ponder the path of our feet, meaning we have a plan beforehand, then I want you to ask yourself, what can I do? Instead of just saying, that perfect situation of like, okay, if I was feeling great, I would be doing this, this, and this for my business, right? I'd be working on my website. I would be prospecting. I would be all of these types of things. But I want you to think about, instead of I can't do these things while I'm not feeling good, I want you to think about, what can I do? Because maybe you can take, like, I know that when I have a migraine, it is so hard to be in front of a computer screen, but I take my journal and I start writing down some of those things that I want in my next course. Or I use like the talk to text when I'm prospecting, so I don't have to look at the screen as much. If you think about that question, instead of I can't, it would be what can I do? Then that is going to help you to open up your mind and your heart to be able to do what you want to do. Now, there may be some things that you really can't do when you're not feeling well. But what I want to do is I want to open up your mind and your heart to be able to figure out what you can do, especially because we never know when sickness or not feeling well is going to hit us. And we never know how much that's going to take from our time. You might be feeling really crummy for the next week. Like, let's say, heaven forbid, you get COVID and you're down for a good long while. Well, you don't want to stop working your business that entire time. So it's going to really help and empower you to ask yourself, what can I do? And having that plan, remember Proverbs 16:9, ponder the path of thy feet. Having a plan of saying beforehand, if I have a migraine, these are the tasks that I can do that day. If I have a stomachache and I can't get off the couch, then Can I take my coaching calls or do my live videos or whatever on my laptop? Having that plan is going to set you up for that success, and it's going to give you, like, remove that excuse of not feeling well, and so therefore you're not doing your business, because we know that we want to give ourselves a break. We want to give ourselves that grace, but at the same time, we don't want to let it go into excuse mode. So I hope this has been a great video for you to watch here, to just think about what can you do and how can you have that plan to be able to prepare for that time when you don't feel good, because it happens to all of us. Or you can even take that further and say, what happens when my kids are too rambunctious that day and therefore I can't get to my business time. Having that plan beforehand is really going to help you to have more control and be able to do what you want to do, and also what God wants you to do as well. So thank you so much for watching. And if you want more of this, check out divinelydrivenresults.com. And in fact, I am offering a free strategy session for each and every one of you guys to take your business to the next level. We're going to look at what's working and what's not working, and how we can make even just little tweaks to be able to really help you step into that confidence and that power you have as a daughter of God to fulfill that purpose that God has given you. So I hope you come up with a plan for when you're not feeling so well or anything else that could hold you back, and check out divinelydrivenresults.com. Thanks so much, and we will see you next time.